What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are finally back. Metal Gear Solid, I keep trying to say Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. No, it's just Metal Gear Delta. I know. Supposed to be up earlier tonight, but my cats decided, hey, let's crawl around his desk while he's doing stuff. Let's unplug shit and pull out the mic cord, and I lost the footage. It was not fun.
AK-47s.
Then I got distracted watching football.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index.
I gotta say, I like this mechanic. Plus, it's another menu to hang out in, and you know me, I love menus.
The higher the value, the harder you are to spot.
But no, I really do like the camouflage and face paint and everything. Not super, what's the term? Not super realistic, but I like it as a mechanic. I'm pretty sure this was in the original, because I'm pretty sure you could change your face paint and everything. I might be wrong, but you know, the mask, the the paint that'll get you canceled. What the face paint that I think should be ultimate camouflage in this game. I mean, come on, you go up to the... What was I about to talk about? I was about to talk about stuff. Oh, that's right. Yeah, where was I this weekend? Yeah, guys, I wasn't disappearing on you guys again. We had I put this in a community post, I think on Saturday on the YouTube, but I guess the BitChute side, yeah, I really hate how you guys don't have a community tab. Brother-in-law came in to visit. He is a band director, and his competition season is starting and everything, so he's going to be super busy kind of going on for the rest of his semester. So he kind of came and, we celebrated his birthday with him. He spent some time with my sister, his wife. If people think it's weird that, wait, what? Why does your brother-in-law have to visit his wife or whatever? It's because he teaches in Illinois and my sister teaches here in Indiana. This is where they got jobs. Just kind of how things broke down. Ooh, you saw that black kind of stream or whatever kind of fall down. So he had a microfilm on him. Mama said. Is that a reference to the Waterboy? Mama said. Mama said. That might be a reference to the Waterboy. It's a joke about how the boss taught him, CQC and all that. But no, you saw he had a microfilm canister on him, and the only way to get those is by holding up the enemy. So you have to sneak up behind them, pop the gun, pull the gun, point it at their face and or crotch, and have them drop the item. Yeah, I'm gonna do a secondary run where I just take care and grab all of those, or any of the ones that I miss. You'll see me later on in the game collect some of them. I even restart some stuff, just trying to see if I can get them. It's a good practice for playing the stealth. Because as you're gonna see me here, I'm gonna try and sneak up on this guy, and I figure out why I kept getting spotted early on. I cut out about 40 minutes of me dicking around in this this opening, but they keep hearing me because you're sneaking up on guys. You're supposed to hit L1 because there's an actual like dedicated sneaking button. Didn't know that. I'm just used to, oh, you're crouched, sneak up behind somebody, and they don't hear me. I'm crouched. No, not how this game works. It's kind of like I said in the sort of my preamble in the first one. This game almost to me feels like a puzzle game in a weird way. It almost feels it plays with a puzzle game, but instead of like solving puzzles with blocks or some esoteric means, it's done through a stealth sort of system. It's really interesting. I really do like this game's. This game feels big without having like one big open area. Each individual like smaller map chunk. This place ends up feeling really natural. I think if I would have just kind of left him, he would have passed out eventually, because I think I hit him with a dart. But I hit him with the second one and knock him out. But yeah, I gotta say, I wasn't sure how I'd feel about this game's use of, how I'd feel about this game. I'm trying to think how to form this sentence. Of how this game's kind of like a bunch of small interconnected maps, as opposed to just one big open area. Kind of similar to what I was used to from MGS5. But it really works. In fact, actually, I think it's a much tighter, more enjoyable stealth experience than what you get in a lot of open world games. Because sadly, a lot of open world games nowadays, they design these strongholds or whatever, which there used to almost be an art to it. Go back, you play Far Cry 3. Yeah, I'd say Far Cry 4 was this way to an extent. But actually taking out these like outposts in Far Cry 3 or what have you. I mean, I you notice it in games like Assassin's Creed. You notice it in. I kind of saw it a little bit. I've seen some footage for Ghost of Yotei, which I'm actually kind of excited for because I'm getting the collector's edition. I already ordered that a while back. I'm getting. If anybody wants to ask, AJ, really, you're getting the, because there's a lot of questions about, is Yotei going to be as good as Tsushima? Sorry, my cat has decided he needs to be on my desk again. And he's like, oh, you're distracted doing stuff. That means I get to do whatever I want. No, it does not, buddy. Little butthead. Oh, the little frog. Yeah, so there's I think like 48 frogs and 48 ducks in the game, and you can find them and shoot them. And they sit and go wacka wacka, wacka wacka. And it makes me smile. I wasn't sure, like, do I go collect it or something? Or because I figured it would just disappear. Yeah, kind of discovering there is a soft cover system, again, similar to MGS5 did the same kind of cover system. I'm not a fan. If you all know me, I much prefer if you know me, I much prefer a hard cover system similar to pretty much what Gears of War established as the go-to cover system for third-person shooters. What was I about to talk about? Shit, I got distracted. Oh, right. I was talking about stealth sections or taking over like outposts or stuff like that in open sleep. Of course they do, because that's it just happens way faster than I thought it would. So this is what I'm doing. I'm kind of walking around and kind of figuring that out like an idiot. But no, as I was saying, it's just something that I see in modern gaming. It's this. weird shift as we're trying to make things more open, which you would think, well, oh, okay, make stealth games really cool. But it's almost like we don't... Either they make the player character too powerful, or they make the space... They don't focus on making, you know, like the base that you're going to infiltrate and take everyone out. They don't build it like a puzzle. Where, again, it's like I said with this game, every interaction kind of feels like its own stealth puzzle, so to speak. It's just something that I feels really sad, and I'll end this rambling whatever to say I want to see it come back in the industry. I want to see things get better. So there you go. I know. I'm asking for a lot. I'm asking for the industry to actually, you know, do something, you know, put some effort into making games. Yeah, I know. And again, I know somebody's going to ask me, really, you got the collector's edition for Ghost of Yatai? I think I also started this. I said yes, but the main reason why I did it is because I wanted the mask. I wanted the white version of the mask because I got the collector's edition for Ghost of Tsushima. So I had the black kind of like Oni mask that Jin wore. So our new character in Ghost of Yatai also wears like a white mask that has this kind of like gold inlay. It's really sick looking, you know, just design wise, I like it. But yes, I got that so I can keep those masks together, and that's biggest reason why I splurged. I will say, I like how you can almost just lie on the ground in front of guys, and they will not see you if you're, they'll notice you eventually, but if you just kind of sit there quietly long enough, they will just, in your, camouflage is high enough, they'll just kind of go, okay. You know, now that I think about it, I've been, you know, because I just, yes, you can hang on the side of that cliff. You just can't be crawling when you're trying to hang. So, what was I about to say? Come on, brain. Form the sentence. Oh, now I remember. It was, It was, right, it was about, Ghost of Yatai. Apparently, people have, from what I've been seeing, people are really kind of sad, or, not sad, people are, again, I don't know why the sentence is so hard for me to form. That count as a kill? Oops. Oh yeah, and if you're standing up and get too close to the edge, yeah, he will run off it like a lemming. He kind of does that. Oh yeah, this is I'm trying to figure out like how to get down there. There is a path to get down there, but I'm just like, oh, let's drop and see if I can do it like they do it this way. Yeah, but dropping and grab, yeah, it's hard. Oops. Yeah, whatever I was saying. Yeah, Ghost of Yatai apparently hasn't been selling well in the pre-order market. But again, I mean, that's just kind of the industry nowadays, because I know so many people have been avoiding pre-ordering games nowadays. But I also know that a lot of people are really kind of questioning Ghost of Yatai. Because again, everybody's senses... everybody's antenna goes up as soon as they, it's like, hey, this game that was really cool, that was, really didn't have any of the woke garbage in it. By the way, we made the next protagonist a woman in your samurai game, and everybody starts going, uh-oh. I'm giving them a chance. They proved to me that with Ghost of Tsushima, they can make a really fun fucking game. So I'm giving Yatai a chance. I'm going in hopeful. That's my take on it. Oddly enough, kind of like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. That title is way too long. Apparently, that game has been. I do not get why that game has had so many problems in development. It just seems like that they were getting close. They almost had like a playable game, then decided to send it back to the studio for a couple of years. It falls off the fucking map. Then it comes back, and they release so many there are so many other Vampire the Masquerade games that come out in the meantime. And now they're refunding people because they were going to do like a $30 day one DLC, which, come on, that's never a good idea. But yeah, the whole thing just sounds like a mess. Which again is another game that I'm going to give a shot to. Look, man, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines was a game that has, oh boy, that game was messy. I don't like that there is no sprint in this. What's going on? Why is this not working? I think I kept that as one of my. I thought I cut out most of my just really stupid attempts. Maybe I kept that one in for, I don't know. But yeah, it was me going like, wait, how do I CQC again? But yeah, man. Sorry, finishing my thought. No, Bloodlines that game was a mess at launch, but it's quickly become such a. It has become such a sort of cult hit that I want to see what the studio can do with a bigger budget on a big, I said almost on a bigger platform, and come on, the first one was PC, so, bigger platform, what is there? But I want to see what they can do. Who knows? Maybe the game's going to be absolute dog shit. But I don't know. I think I don't know, man. It's like every bit of news that comes out of the gaming industry, everybody is responding to it so negatively. It's like, and I know I'm not usually one of those people who's like, oh, what's with the negativity, guys? We all need to be friends. I laugh when people do dumb shit, and I love watching a train wreck, but I don't know, man. I just feel like people are being a little too pessimistic around the industry. But I guess at the same time, there are was it those idiots who developed? Oh fuck! What was that? It was that space. It was that really stupid space shooter. Sony published. They shut down the servers almost immediately. What the fuck was it called? Nobody liked it. I think you guys know what the hell I'm talking about. It was recent. Why am I drawing a blank here? Yeah. See, I feel like if you grab them, they should, you should be able to collect the microfilm. I don't know. Maybe the game for some reason Starfield is on my mind. Starfield's on my mind, but maybe Starfield's on my mind because I've been playing a little bit of Starfield. I'm like, you know what? Let's give the game a shot again. Let's see if it, because I've been getting a lot of videos on. I've just been seeing them on my feed lately of people talking about. The game's actually really improved, and it's okay. Like some of the creations that I've seen. Okay, they're kind of interesting. I wouldn't say it's necessarily fixed the game, but it's not awful. But yeah, so I think that's why Starfield is on my mind. I could have sworn I cut out a lot of this, just me doing really stupid shit.
Huh? Who's that? Radio, where's up?
Concord. That was the name of it. That was the name of that awful game. It was Concord. I'm like, my brain was just going Starfield, Star. No, it was Concord. That's what it was. But yeah, I'm back on track here. But no, those devs have come out and said it's gamers' fault that the game fell. The Sony canceled it. I'm like, yeah, you mean gamers who saw what you were doing, hated it, and wanted you out of the fucking industry? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who's right. I still feel that we're being a little too, I say we, the royal we. No, I've said it a million times. Look, man, I don't like any of the woke shit that's been hitting the industry and all that. It's gone way too far. All this theater kid bullshit has gone way too far in the industry, but at the same time, I don't know, man. At the same time, I still think sometimes we as collective we as a fan base kind of go a little too hard. And, it's kind of, what's the phrase? When you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. It's that sort of situation. It's just, like with Ghost of Yotei, I haven't seen anything for the game that would make me go, would make me worried that, it's gonna be, the modern messaging, for the modern audience and all that shit. Nothing I've seen has given me that impression that it's going to be like that. But who knows? Maybe I missed something, but it's like I said. I think people just kind of they see something that kind of makes you go, "Uh-oh," and they jump the gun, and that's my opinion on it.
Don't shoot.
If your question is, AJ, are you done rambling now? Maybe.
What's wrong?
You always know it gets serious when he takes a knee and starts fiddling with the radio.
This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Oh, I forgot. On the first video in this series, Face for a Skull went out and he as he said when I called this alt history, he's like, well, maybe all the games after this one, but this game, this is real history. All right, there you go, guys. That's his statement. Face for a Skull says this is what really happened. I just had a flash in my mind palace that just told me, "Hey, AJ, you were gonna say something. The hell was it?" Oh, that's right. I was talking about words. Earlier, I was talking about the community tab or post that I put out. Well, the one that I put out, I think it was on Saturday, that said I would be back Sunday night, and then I ended up being, kind of making a little bit of a boo boo Sunday night. You know, I got a little drunk, maybe not. You can't prove it. I did. Either way, that's why Sunday night, I fell asleep. That's why Sunday night didn't happen. I know. I believe I already said that. It was, celebrating with my brother-in-law, all that stuff. Leave me alone. We like to hang out. We have fun. So yeah, that's why I got moved to Monday. I already said that. And I said the reason this is coming up so late today is because my cats were evil. Snake there about made me shit my pants when I played this live, because I hate snakes, if you know me. What the hell else was I going to say? What else was in that community tab post? Now I remember. Man. Okay, if you're watching on the YouTube side, BitChute people, this doesn't affect you, because BitChute, while I have some small issues with the platform, all in all, it's not bad. Even though I have been hearing people talking well about Rumble, but I don't need another place to upload. Sorry, off topic. On the YouTube side of things, if you are not seeing content being posted by me or any other creators, and are wondering, hey, what's up? Why am I not seeing, like half their videos? Apparently, YouTube has done this quirky little thing where it just put a whole bunch of people's channels on restricted mode, which you can turn off by going into your options and everything. It's a little harder on mobile, but it's really easy on
Although they're not poisonous, they're
PC.
still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there.
Right. But how do they taste?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Get it? Because he's
Nothing.
Snake.
Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
I love these little talks with Paramedic. They make me smile. Oh, right. Yeah. Restricted mode. It is a... God damn it. The whole switch to restricted mode, yeah, it's super easy to get it turned off. Like I said, with PC, it's just go up to the top right of the screen and your pull down, and you'll see restricted mode, and you can turn it right off from there. Like I said, mobile, it's a little more complicated.
Tasty.
But yeah, apparently it's not everyone, because my account didn't do it. And it's something on the viewer end. It's like AI uses it to, oh, well, maybe we won't show you this content because it might be too dangerous for your precious virgin eyes. I don't know. Like I said, my account didn't do it, so I didn't even notice until I started seeing some other creators talk about it. But, just in case, if you're watching, it's not even something that I think, it'll affect me so much. I just, it's bullshit that they would do that to people and, take views away from, actually good channels who upload and not pieces of shit like me who took, so much time off. But I'm back now. Don't worry about it.
Who's that?
I like how you can see little leaves in Snake's hair while he's hiding. Well, you come up here. Oh, I thought the little shotgun was up there. Could have sworn. Come on. Come on. I'm about to do something stupid.
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here.
Did I know that would cause an explosion? No. Do
Acknowledged. Sending
do I
reinforcements. Extra caution.
do I care? Not really, because I thought that was awesome.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Damn it. Huh?
Yeah, see, I was wondering if that would knock people unconscious. It does not. It's essentially just a flashbang.
Tasty.
I mean, in that moment, he's not even cooking the snake because, like I'm just like, does he kill the animal? Oh, that's where the shotgun is. Does he kill the animal right there? Like, does he kill it right there and eat it, or does he eat it while it's alive? And on that sense, which end does he start with when he's eating that snake? Does he start with the bottom or the top? I'm curious. Oh yeah, by holding up, you can get like a list of camouflage that you have worn. So you can kind of hot swap instead of having to go into the menu. I still like the menu.
I think I saw something. Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
Just aiming right there to shoot him right in the dick.
Huh? Who's that?
Come on. You know, if I would have just gone for the door in that moment, what is about to happen would not have happened. Yes, paramedic. Teach us about the rats.
I see you.
Oh yeah, because
the
technically on this
reticulated
run I
already
didn't
have their
ask about the
messages. How big
reticulated
have one?
python.
Right.
Huh?
Do they take?
You're actually
What?
can
I need her to tell me about that rat. Or Master Splinter, as you would say.
I see you caught yourself a rat. The rats in that area are the descendants of wild Norway rats that were domesticated by humans as pets and lab animals. They're not poisonous, and I don't think they'll attack you, but they're quick little creatures, so you might have a hard time catching one.
Uh-huh. So how do they taste?
Snake,
What?
they're rats.
I know what they are. Do they taste okay?
The guide says they're not that bad.
Good enough for me.
Ugh.
Who's that? What happened?
Yeah, you remember when I said I was gonna do this non-lethal? Yeah. At this point, I just kind of decided, you know what?
Major, I'm
Wait.
in front of Sokolov's.
Nah.
The door won't open.
Hold on, Snake.
At least for the
What's current
prologue.
condition?
The rest of the game, I played
What phase
non-lethal.
is it now?
Alert.
Exactly. I already said you can't contact Sokolov during battle. Don't you listen to people when they're talking? Well, anyway, the reason that door won't open is probably because Sokolov is blocking it himself. He's scared, and no wonder. In order to break Sokolov out of there, you'll need his cooperation as well. So stop scaring him. Contact Sokolov later after you've disengaged the enemy. Once things have stabilized, try it again. Got it?
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. This ordeal, the trial to survive for the day we see new light. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Ah, damn. I'm a little mad that the last little bit of the song got cut there. I still liked my approach to that. I like it. If you're gonna ask, am I gonna make you guys listen to that song every video? No, but would that be so bad?
You must be Sokolov.
Also took a lot of fiddling to get the fast forward to make that clip line up perfectly with the music.
Never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word.
Some demon cats in my office today.
Get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research
God damn it, I love this art style. I fucking love it.
812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb.
Are we speaking Russian at the moment?
From my mentor.
Are we?
That's so.
Wait, what?
America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Look, I'm not saying America's perfect, but come on. Communist Russia? Really? Like that's where you want to be? All right, have fun eating
Major,
beets.
This is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine.
That's if
No
you
injuries.
can get in line early enough to get
Hurry up and get
beets.
Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill
And
them.
yes, we are about
So
to be
in a way,
introduced to an
no one will
absolutely
know
ridiculous
we were
character
involved.
that I
see.
love
What about
and
the
becomes an
boss?
absolute
We lost
unit
contact with the
in
boss some
this
time ago.
What
in
happened?
this franchise.
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Spinning the gun for no reason. The spurs. He's so fucking extra.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
He's about,
What's a crew soldier doing
normally
here?
I wouldn't say he's ridiculous, but there's something he's going to do soon.
Soldier?
Oh, and those little, like, hand flourishes, I think, are a little much. Yeah, that's right. That's right. One of the few groups of people that I would respect that wear berets.
That's Major
The
Ocelot.
the Spetsnaz.
Don't you forget.
The spin. Okay, the spin wasn't what I was talking about, but again, extra as fuck.
Sokolov is ours. Get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I love that he's very confused about that. Did he eject the perp? Ah, that was pretty cool. Look, you can spin around a Makarov all you want, but it doesn't look as cool as a revolver.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the
I looked down at my phone. Did I miss him going
take cover.
like a weird cat? Well, that's a Mark 22 Hush Puppy that shoots tranq darts.
You're not the boss, are you?
Crew operatives!
Look, if you're gonna run away, maybe don't scream.
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
You know, you all have guns, and you're seeing him kick the shit out of you guys hand to hand. Maybe don't run at him. No, you gotta admit credit where credit is due. These fight scenes that we're seeing here, pretty well choreographed.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
That knife he pulled. Again, instead of maybe running at Snake, didn't the Russian knife that the Spetsnaz carry, didn't it have a
There was some fancy shooting.
Oh, this is the
You're pretty good.
There it is. Like the origin of You're Pretty Good.
Pretty good.
You know, credit to Ocelot for not getting knocked out immediately, but yeah, that knife, if I remember correctly, it actually has a firing mechanism on it where you can actually shoot the blade short distances. I might be totally wrong. That might not be what that knife is. You know, the same kind of knife, but I almost feel like that would have been smarter than running at Snake.
Do you read me?
Or hell,
I read
throwing it at him.
Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The dreaded behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
God damn it, that is such a cool silhouette. Her coming out of the fucking fog carrying that shit.
Boss?
Oh my god, I'm trying to remember. I feel like
Jack.
What are you doing?
I can't remember if it's
Sokolov.
after the like in the next bit once we start the virtuous mission, or not the virtuous mission when we start Operation Snake Eater, or if it was here. But if you listen carefully, you can. There's some dialogue between some soldiers where they talk about the Hornets, so you know that they're talking about the Pain from the Cobra unit.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more.
I can't remember. Was the Pain or not the Pain?
Boss.
Oh god,
Now
the
it's our
googly
final
eyes on the end. Oh, it's so
It's
gross.
time we go to the depths of hell itself.
What was the fear supposed to be? Was he Vamp? Because they're very similar in the way they act or whatever. Introduction to the sorrow.
Is he crying?
It looks like a fucking Sith Lord. But yeah, for some reason, I've seen a... Was it a theory? I'm trying to remember that the fear in Vamp from 2 and going forward are the same guy. I don't know if there's any validity to that. And fucking Volgin looks like a... Oh, he looks awesome in this remake. I love also... My thought when he said Kuwabara is just like, sorry, I'm not Yusuke Urameshi.
To my country and to my unit.
Look, just keep your pants on. That's all I ask, man.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Okay, Kuwabara. It's a Japanese phrase used to ward off lightning and bad luck.
For me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he?
I was wondering why he said that.
Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
No, I always wondered when I saw
Die.
when I saw Volgin
He's my apprentice.
do that, I'm
I'll
like,
take
is he
care of
holding
him.
bullets in his hand, or is it like a glove or something? No, it's bullets. So it makes, so it like shoots bullets with the electricity
Jack,
when he
you
punches.
can't come with us.
Like I always wondered how that worked, or like what the point of the bullets were. It just, without seeing it in the like the HD, I was never able to tell exactly what it was. Yeah, bad move.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Stop calling me. I'm dead.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know
What,
it.
were they in the middle of a jungle?
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the Survival Viewer with the Survival Viewer button. If you select Cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area.
You know, I'll
with a
say this.
fastener, and then
This is
wrap
the
the
introduction
bandages.
to a
That should do
mechanic
it.
that I really like
For lacerations,
in this
you'll
game
need
is
disinfectant to clean the wound.
having
Stitches
all
to
this
stitch it
medical
up.
equipment to
Stick
perform
to
kind
slow
of
the
like
flow of
field
blood, and
triage on
bandages to
yourself.
wrap the wound. If you do everything I
You know, like
mentioned,
you'll
the wound
like
should
you'll
heal
do this in like
completely. Understood?
mid boss fight. You know, healing burns,
with me.
healing
Go
poison,
into the
healing whatever.
survival
Like
view
I
and treat
really
those
love
wounds.
this cure sort of mechanic. I wish more games would kind of do this. Oh, that sound. Oh, that sound. So gross. So epic.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Yeah, having the shit kicked out of you by your mentor who is defected doesn't make you feel like, oh god, man, I just got my shit rocked. Because you're sitting there with your you know, with your like field bandaging and everything done. Yeah, what is about to happen, it's not gonna make you feel better. Ocelot sitting there going, I suck.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
I don't know why his big red boots I find absolutely ridiculous.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her.
Yeah, be careful there, Vulcan. It's
Not so
2025.
fast,
You're going to
my
get
dear.
canceled.
A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
It's a reference because that's the Davy Crockett recoilless rifle. The recoilless, I don't know, something with Davy Crockett. Hence, remember the Alamo. Like watching that, Snake sitting there. You see the mushroom cloud up in the distance. You got to be going, oh, that's not good. You're right there. Insult to injury. It's going, oh, mistakes were made. All right, my guys. I think this is where we're going to call it quits for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, social media is found down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I'm out.